So welcome back viewers. In this video I will be discussing about Varargs in Java. Now Varargs is actually a kind of way in which we can pass variable number of arguments to a function. Now as you can see on line 5, public static void display int dot dot dot. Now this is actually going to create a variable argument integer value with the data type int. Now this is actually creating an array internally. A variable argument is an array which can hold some variable number of argument that we pass to it. So if I just go directly to my main function, you can see that I am calling display with values 3 4 5. Now this 3 4 5 will get into the variable argument over here. So integer value will now hold 3 4 and 5. Okay, now in the function display we can see that we have used for loop, which runs from I equals 0 till integer value dot length. Now this is actually used when we use array. So because integer value is internally stored as an array, so we can use it like integer value dot length. Now I goes from 0 till 3, so it keeps on printing the 0th location, which will be 3, then the next location is 4, and then the next location as 5 on separate lines. So this is the idea of Varargs. If I just save the program, go over here, compile it and run it, you can see it gives us 3 4 5. Now you can ask me, okay, so if I can create a variable argument as a parameter in a function, can I create a variable argument like this in as a statement in Java? Like if I do int integer value like this, will it work? Should it work? If I save it, I go back and I compile it, it throws an error saying that not a statement. So we cannot use this as a variable argument statement in Java. We can only use this thing as a parameter in a function. Now even though there are certain rules that we need to follow when working with variable arguments, so that is the reason we don't really like variable arguments in Java that much. So the first rule is that if you give the first parameter as a variable argument and then you give some other argument like C, it will also throw a compile time error. Okay, as you can see, variable arguments must be the last parameter. So if I just exchange these values from int C to int C over here, then it will not show any error. As you can see, it doesn't show me any error. So this is one of the rules that we need to remember. The other rule is that we cannot pass two variable arguments in the same function. Okay, if I compile this program again, you can say Varargs argument must be the last parameter. So we cannot use two variable arguments as parameters in the same function. So these are the two rules that we need to remember when we are working with variable arguments. Okay, so this was the complete idea of Varargs. I hope you liked it, and thank you for watching, and I will see you later.